Hello to all my friends out there. Hi, you guys. Well, I hope everyone has a nice weekend. Okay, I have a lot of leftovers, so I thought maybe I'll just have a little tea party. So, what I made was some cake pops. I got this at the thrift store for $5.99. I think I was the last person in America to get one of these, and so I've had my air fryer 2 years, and I had this thing for a while, so tonight's the night. So, in case you guys, here it is. I'll probably be making these now. Okay, the one has a hole, the one side has a hole. You just fill this part that doesn't have a hole to the top, and then you just slide this on. And it has 2 clamps. You just clamp these on and you bake them. And so I thought, well, I want to give you guys my banana cake recipe, which is one of my best recipes. If you've been following me for a long time, you already have it. So here it is. Everything in the stockpile. So I did something smart this time. I bought small bananas, so then when I didn't have to eat them, I could use them both to make the cupcakes. 1 cup sugar, 1/2 cup shortening, 1 egg, 1 cup puree bananas, 2 tablespoons milk, 1 teaspoon baking soda, 1.5 cup flour, and 1 teaspoon vanilla, and it's non-fail. And usually you can just bake them in a cupcake pan and dust them with powdered sugar. So here they are. Some of them are broken, so we'll see what happens. So you're supposed to make the special, there's a special frosting, but I thought, listen, I'm doing good just to come up with the cake pops. I used to have a lammy pan, you know, for Easter, but I didn't have the clamps. So now, you know that I have clamps. If I find one of these lamb cake pans, I might buy another one. So I had this. I have chocolate sprinkles, and these are some kind of Easter sprinkles. But I bought this big can of Frosty for 50 cents. So let's see how thick it is. I might add a little milk to this. So this is pretty exciting. I mean, doesn't take, oh, it's purple and blue frosting. Take a look at this. Okay. For 50 cents, that'll be fine. Oh, I already efficiently took a bowl out. Okay, let's see here. Oh, wow, it's going to be purple. Oh, that's very festive. Oh, I think I'll be able to dip these in the Frosty. My daughter-in-law's friend makes these. You know, she's got it to a fine science, and she actually sells them. So that's impressive. Okay, so let's see. How can I do this without making a big mess? All right. So let's just, let's see, I'll try to find the ones that are not broken. I just want to coat them with frosting. So you guys, I was watching the life coaches, and today I heard several people say I'm depressed. And I thought, wow, that's horrible. So these life coaches said, if you want to get into a good mood, listen to music from when you were young. So I thought, wow. So they reminded me of that. And a lot of people, you know, the economy is not the best. So I posted some good songs from back when I was young. I posted a Sherlock Holmes, that was good, and Dracula by Orson Welles. So if you guys would like to see that. Okay, so I was trying to figure out it comes in instructions. So I guess this end goes in. We'll see if any of you guys are experienced. You can go now, now, now. We'll see what's the best way to approach this. I think these are turning out pretty good for my first batch. I just thought, I don't know how to do it. I don't know which end is up. And it turned out to be so easy. So I think that cake pan was all of $5.99. So it definitely wasn't too expensive. And then, okay, so see how there's, you can buy these. You can also buy the frosting at Walmart. And so then I have some chocolate sprinkles that I saved at some point. I mean, it really makes sense that these wouldn't be too hard to make, or who would want to make them, you know? I got these with the idea I wanted to make some for my granddaughter, but my son goes, we don't want her eating junk. And I had to crack up because I was the all-time, I'm just going to make 2 so as not to waste time. I'll make the rest later. So I just wanted to have these for a little tea party. So they're easy enough to make. Oh, I'm all proud of myself. Take a look at this. Okay. So, wow, that couldn't have been easier. Okay, so I had soup, I had stuffed acorn squashes, and I also bought this sandwich at Walmart, marked down. My favorite Walmart always has food marked down. Bakery food, salads, all kinds of stuff. This is turkey and cheese. Or you can make some kind of tuna or egg salad. That's good. Here's my plates that I bought for 5 million views. I'm going to buy myself, when I get 10 million views, I will buy myself something. You know, you get to the point where basically you don't want anything and you don't need anything. When I was young, I really couldn't imagine that. I thought I needed everything. Well, when you're young, you know, that's the time to be buying clothes and makeup. Now, I did know that was the time to get fingernails, because when you get older, these are good little sandwiches. Walmart. When you get older, you don't have the hands for it. So I got to tell you guys, I go to Smart and Final. I go, what is this? The guy comes out. I go, what is this? What is this purchase for $2.59? He goes, that's the turnip you bought. And so I go, oh. And I go, and what is this for $5.99? He goes, that's not $5.99. That's $9.99 that I bought for these apples. So I got that all straightened out. It's starting to get hot out here, so these are my homemade pickles. Let me get I think I'll drain them for a minute on a paper towel so that I don't wreck my sandwiches. You get used to making the homemade pickles. So this is the kind of thing for lunch. Some of my pickles were really short. Homemade. They're very easy to make. Okay, and then I still have, what did I do with that pizza pan? How the heck do you lose a pizza pan? I took out a huge pizza pan. Oh, here it is. This is big. Mommy's losing stuff. I think I'll drain a couple of olives. So, okay, I'm doing the inventory on the food. And except for maybe some produce, I think I have enough stuff for 2 years, just about. So we'll see what happens. Well, what is going to happen is not much food is going to be bought. Let's see. I have a little cabbage. And another thing is, I told the guy, wow, that turnip was kind of expensive. $2.59 for a turnip? Isn't that kind of high, or is that just me? And I told him, you know what the really sad thing about it was, is this is a really good turnip. So if you are going to overpay, if you are going to do that, if you are going to pay a lot for a turnip, you might as well get a good one. Okay, let's see if I can. So I want to stick to, this is like lunch. I want a sandwich and a few small vegetables. Like a little salad. It could be lettuce and tomato, but you know, I have this turnip. This delicious turnip. Now I think I'm going to be able, if I'm careful, I think I'm going to be able to plant this in my, this isn't a good knife. I'm going to be able to plant this in my backyard. I'll show you why. If I cut around this, this is like the celery. Yeah, see this end was the root. And this end is where the leaves came off. So this, today I was out in my garden, the birdies and I planted seeds out of my food. Uh-oh, there went the root. I wasn't supposed to cut that. Well, we'll see what happens. So this year, I planted cherry tomatoes that I harvested from the wild tomato plants. And I planted squash that I got out of my squash plant. I gotta get another knife. They say the most dangerous thing to do is cut with a dull knife. I think that's true. Why can't I find a knife? Okay, so let's see if this one will cut it. So vegetables are, you know, they want us eating less meat, but the vegetables are getting expensive, if you ask me. So I told you guys I've been eating the oatmeal. And it's getting to the point that in the morning I wake up and I want to eat oatmeal, which is very, very unlike me, you know. So this is, I have more sandwich if I should want it. So the Oslo diet was wheat bread with butter, but I have cheese. So what's good about that is you're not going to be dairy deficient. You can also trade that in for a little milk, you know. Okay, and here is my teapot. So, okay, while I was at Smart and Final, I go there mainly to get produce, but while I was there, I saw they had the Good Angus hamburger, 50% off, so I got 6 patties for $5. So I will freeze those tonight. And so the 2 main meats, I need to get eggs tomorrow. I do eat a lot of hot dogs, but the 2 main meats I eat are chicken and hamburgers. So I am very encouraged by these cake pops. This is really nice, and I got a lot of, I'm looking for some more tea party stuff. Okay, you guys, take a look at my latest flower arrangements. Okay, the bugs started getting my plants, so I just stuck some artificial flowers in there. This is a very fun hobby. Okay, so now, so I planted squash, cherry. The real goal is to plant the garden outside cheap, because already some of my seeds like just disappeared. So to grow a garden, but mainly indoors and on my balcony, and I will show you. Squash, cherry, tomatoes, turnips, radishes, chili, celery, and onion. And keeping in mind that the Mexican garden, in case this is what we want to grow year round, tomatoes, onions, peppers, and squash. So that's coming along nicely. And I am redoing, my brother is an artist and he opens these stores around, and they're like galleries. They're so pretty, and I thought I'm going to do my whole house like that. Okay, now number one thing to think about, you know, you can spend a lot of money on the weekends, but if you can go Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday, that is 43% of the week. One thing you could do is eat leftovers, or two things you could do is eat sandwiches. The pizzas are cheap enough at Walmart. Okay, I've been doing that this week. Make food with 1, 2, 3 ingredients. And if you're going to fry with oil, like if you fry breads, try to fry chicken, try to fry French fries, fry up a lot of things with your oil. Okay, so and then think about these cheap meals, 2 cheap meals like oatmeal, sandwiches, and chips and cookies. Buying meat, mark down and go to the food pantry or food bank or church if that is what you need to do. But what I do is like I buy the marked down meat, the reduced produce. I could get better food at the food pantry, but I can't close my refrigerator doors, and today I was spending a considerable amount of time on the stockpile, and I thought, you do not need more food. Okay, 4, make homemade bread, butter, jam, peanut butter, cream cheese, and pickles, and cake pops. Reduce cooking. That saves money, time, and messes. Okay, if you notice I've been baking everything or making everything in the microwave. Now my microwave is a wreck, but that is okay. But it saves so much time cleaning up. Like this is so easy to clean up. So, I mean, making a special, like eating more raw food, you know, eating leftovers. Reduce cooking to save time. Like, I like this tuna, cheese, and peanut butter combination on crackers. So I could have had this instead of the salad. Bologna and cheese sandwich. Oh, and I discovered when I was complaining at Smart and Final, and then, you know, I just had no idea that I had bought this turnip. So I noticed they have frozen egg and sausage burritos, like $12 for like 10 or 12. And I thought, I'm going to buy some of those. Not now, because I have a lot of frozen burritos, because I bought a bunch of burritos marked down and a bunch of sandwiches. I still have a lot. Okay, 6, try to eat 2 less meat meals per week. That is 29% of the week. So one of the things I like is I like hot dogs and macaroni and cheese. I like hot dogs. I mean, you know, hot dogs are so cheap. I have sausages in there that I bought for $1.29. So, but the main food is the side, like scalloped potatoes, you know, like salads, like macaroni salad. All right. Oh, that's as far as I got. 6 tips. Okay, you guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And God bless you all. Bye. See you tomorrow.